Hey guys, Jessica here, corporate recruiter, and I wanted to come on to another video to talk about a topic that I've seen coming up more and something that I've honestly in the workplace have seen happening more, and that is ghosting. And so ghosting is something that a lot of the times people are talking about in the dating world. So you went out on a date with someone and then you never hear back from them. That would be ghosting. Well, the same thing happens within the corporate world, and when you're searching for jobs. So as a recruiter, I've definitely seen this happen, and it's definitely happening more lately. And I'm talking about here in the US because the job market is very, very good. It is a candidate's market. So what that means is looking at a lot of different statistics as far as the number of jobs that become available each month, the unemployment rates across the US as a whole, across all kinds of locations, states. Generally, the unemployment rates are around like 3.6, 3.7%, which is very low. Now, there are some markets that are better and some that are worse. So I don't mean to say just the entire country is just in a job boom, but you have like situations like Amazon.com adding $30,000 jobs into the market. They just had like 6 really big career fairs across the US, like some of the largest cities. So anyway, ghosting is something that I've seen more recently because there's just a lot of competition for talent right now. So what we have is people ghosting. So I was thinking about this and I was wondering if people actually realize that they're ghosting an employer. So I wanted to talk about 4 different ways that you can ghost an employer. And the first one is actually once you apply to a job and someone reaches out to you to discuss the opportunity further and you never respond. It may not seem like you're ghosting because it's just like, okay, I just withdrew my application. I'm sure they get it, but it is taken as ghosting. It doesn't have as much of an impact as far as negative impact on the employer or anything, just because it's like, okay, we can take that as, okay, you withdrew, maybe you found something else. It's kind of a soft blow. The second one is when let's say you have an interview with a recruiter set up and you don't actually, this car next to me is like playing music. I don't know if you can hear it. But the second one is after a recruiter has reached out to you, set up a phone conversation with you, and you just don't take the call. So you didn't ever speak with them. Again, it's a softer blow, but it definitely would be ghosting, and most likely the recruiter is just going to note that you never actually responded, and you didn't actually have the conversation with them. The third way that you're going to ghost is if you, let's say you actually have an interview scheduled. So you've already talked to a recruiter, you have an interview scheduled, and you just don't show to the interview. Maybe you got another job, something you've been waiting on came through, you got your ideal opportunity, your dream job, whatever. So you just don't show up to the interview. Well, okay, that's a hard blow. If you're not going to show to an interview, come on, at least say something like, hey, I got this fantastic opportunity. They move really quickly. I don't want to, use up your time. I am going to move forward with this opportunity because of X, Y, and Z. Tell them something. Don't just not show to the job, because it is ghosting, and it's a harsh form of ghosting. Like, that company is probably never going to call you back again, or if they have other opportunities, or if you apply for another job, they're probably going to have you noted in the system somewhere, like, do not contact this person, because one, it just kind of shows a bad character trait if you're just literally ghosting and not going to say anything. Now, the last form of ghosting, my fourth one, is actually when you have accepted a job opportunity and something else comes up, or maybe you change your mind, whatever. But you're all ready to go. You've signed your offer letter, you've submitted it, you're ready to get your paperwork and stuff for your first day. Like, you're ready to show up and join that first day, right? And you just don't show up that first day. Well, this is the ultimate ghosting. And I would say if you're in the situation where, okay, you were supposed to start somewhere and you got an opportunity, be straight up and tell them beforehand. Don't just not show up. Especially, you know, with the whole ghosting thing. Here's the thing. The job market is great right now. But we know this about the economy. We know this about the job market. It goes up and it goes down. So when the job market isn't so great and you're looking for a job again, is this going to be a place that you're going to look? You know, you don't want to kind of put a sour taste in that employer's mouth if you think there's even a 1% chance that you would pursue or want to pursue an opportunity there. This is especially something for larger companies. Or, you know, consider this. Let's say I'm the recruiter that you ghosted. I mean, you're really ghosting the company and the team that you were going to work with, but it really hurts here because, you know, we're friends. We've been through this whole process together and you just, you know, didn't show up and didn't tell me anything. So, some of that onus has to be taken on the recruiter and then the team, you know, to make sure that we built a relationship where I kind of understand where you're at. You know, you've been upfront, I've been transparent with you. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm going to remember you most likely. And if I move to another company and you're looking at a job opportunity there and I'm the one managing that opportunity, or someone's coming to me and asking me to maybe talk to you or whatever, I'm probably not going to like go above and beyond to really help you, I guess, get the opportunity as far as giving you maybe extra tips on the interview. Is probably just going to naturally happen, I would say. And I would say this about anyone. They're probably not going to be as likely to really go above and beyond to really help you because they probably will have that memory still in their head. Another thing is they may not even reach out to you for a job. Let's say you applied and they remember that, oh, this person ghosted, and they talk to other people in their department and they're like, well, let's talk to these other folks first and then consider this person. So it could backfire on you in the long run. Don't just think short term, oh, I don't want this job, I'm not gonna tell them. Just take the opportunity to have that conversation with them. I know it can be tough to deliver that kind of news, but it is way better to just hear it up front and know, because most likely you're not going to be negatively impacted in that way down the line if you were to ever you know, look at another opportunity. And I have had this situation happen to where someone's done something like that and another recruiter has told me, oh no, don't reach out to this person because we had this experience with them. So just something to think about if you are looking at multiple opportunities, which I think is smart. Just ensure that you're being transparent with the companies you're working at now. I understand that sometimes the job is just whacked, or you had a bad experience, a bad candidate experience. Maybe the employer did something incorrectly or said something incorrectly. I've been there. I actually had someone, when I was searching for jobs, asked me what my religion was. A big no-no. I'll make another video about that. But I get it. But just make sure you're doing your part and you're being transparent so that you have no regrets. Anyway, just a quick video about ghosting in the workplace. I hope this is helpful for someone. And if you have questions, let me know. Super interested to hear if you've ghosted a company. I'm not going to yell at you, but I am really interested in knowing why you ghosted them. So leave me a comment below, like the video if this was useful, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.